dads, this is your worst nightmare when trying to take video at your son's travel ball game. Learn the do's and don'ts on how to take proper video to help your son in his recruiting process. Come on in and follow me. Let's go. All right, parents, we're back. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts of getting good video at your son's travel ball games. Number one, if you're not taking video, that's mistake number one. All right, you're paying thousands of dollars for your son to play in tournaments in Florida, Georgia, and everywhere else. And if you're relying on others to capture video, that's mistake number one. All right, it's your duty, it's your responsibility, it's your obligation to take an active role when you're there. Obviously, you want to have fun and watch your son play, but while you're watching your son play, do it with a purpose and take video. Very important. Video is everything. It's the teaser to get college coaches interested in your son. So let's talk about the common mistakes made by parents when they actually do take video, okay? Mistake number one is the backstop is in the foreground of the video, all right? I use cell phone when I take video, when I'm scouting at games, and I simply put my cell phone right up against the backstop so it eliminates the backstop from being in the foreground. Here is an example of what I'm talking about. Mistake number two, you're too far away from the action, okay? So your son's way out there in the video footage, and not only are you too far away, but when you are too far away, mistake number one comes back into play. So not only is the backstop in the foreground, but your son's too far away and not the focus of the video. Okay, so that's mistake number two. Mistake number three, which is very common, you are on the wrong side of the action. All right, so in other words, if your son is a right-handed hitter, a lot of video is taken from behind him with the backstop in the foreground and then looking at his backside. All right, you want to be on the open side of the action. So if your son is a right-handed hitter, you want to be in the left-handed batter's box side looking in at him. All right, that gives coaches and others a chance to evaluate the whole picture going on, his hip movement, hands, and so forth. Okay, if you're on the back side of him, that does not allow an opportunity for coaches to evaluate properly. All right. All right. For pitchers, okay, same mistake. A lot of times video is taken from his backside, and again, we need it from the open side. So with pitchers, if you're taking video from directly behind home plate, that's fine, all right? If you are gonna do that, again, open batter's box side. Don't take video from behind a right-handed batter looking out at your son, because number one, the batter's body is going to obstruct a lot of the view, and number two, you're not getting the ball in focus out of his hand to see the movement and so forth. So take it from the open batter's box side. In other words, right-handed batter, you are on the left-handed batter's box side looking in at your son pitching, and vice versa. And here is an example of what I'm talking about. Mistake number 4, talking in the video. And when I say talking, I'm talking about, come on, Blue, where was that pitch? That wasn't a strike. Or some other comments that probably don't need to be heard by college coaches. Okay, don't give them an opportunity to like your son on video and then hear that in the background going, oh boy, I'm going to have to look at that further. I might like him, but are his parents going to be an issue? Okay. You got to think about that. That's definitely an issue. And mistake number 5, shaky video. All right. If you hold your camera against the backstop, that's going to stabilize the video in addition to removing the backstop from being in the foreground of the video. So it serves 2 purposes. All right. Shaky video is stuff that, me, anyone else, whether it's a social media post or whether it's a college coach evaluating the video, if they see shaky video, they're moving on. Okay. We don't need a distraction like that.